Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm happy to have y'all again for another haul video. Now today is Monday. Just so happened to get an email from one of my LCSs yesterday while I was working, and said that they had gotten a couple of long boxes of comics, a collection, and that they put some for the dollar bins downstairs, and I was just like, okay. And they said they're gonna put even more throughout the week. So I was like, man, I couldn't make it yesterday, so I was like, okay, well, I just had to see what they got today. So I managed to make it down there right when they opened. Very happy to find some dollar books. So didn't really score big time like I usually score at that place. I think they're starting to get more hip to what's valuable and what's not valuable. Cause I really didn't find, or either yesterday people came and got all the good stuff. I don't know, but I will say I still managed to get some pretty good stuff for $1. I can't complain. Uh, so before we get this haul started, everyone, I just want to thank you once again for not skipping the skippable ads. If you're new to my channel, I ask you not to skip the skippable ads because since I'm a small channel, every time you skip the ad, I don't get the ad revenue. So I definitely need you not to skip the ad so I can get the ad revenue. So thank you everyone that doesn't skip the ad faithfully. I appreciate you guys. Have to say I ran into another one of my viewers today at this LCS, so we was both hunting at the same time, and he recognized me, and man, it's great to be known and for people to recognize me. So it feels great when someone actually meets me that's looking at my channel and looking at my content. So thank you for watching, everyone, and so let's get this haul started. So if you saw my last video, it was a little rant to my video about the fact that this Naomi #5 came out on Wednesday, and my rant was about the video I made on Wednesday for new release day, and how the LCS that I went to had already had this for double the cover price. Like as soon as the door opened, like I was the second person. Like basically, it was 5 of us waiting in line for the door to open on one new release Wednesday, and I was the second person to walk in the door. So literally, as soon as I go straight to the Naomi's, they had it for double the cover price, and I was just like upset. I was very upset because they had just did the same thing with the regular cover of Agent of Atlas #1 the prior week. They had made it double the price, double the cover price, and I'm just like, man, they tripping. Like I don't understand why they're doing it. So if you've seen that video, you know I had a rant about it. But anyways, the great thing about it is I had went to another LCS that same day, found some copies, but I wasn't able to get it because I wound up getting some old issues that I wanted instead because it was a sweet deal. So if you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about. So in that video, I did say that, hold on. So as I was saying in that video, I wasn't worried about it because I know eventually I was going to give me one. And so I did, you guys. So this LCS happened to still have some copies. In fact, they had like 6 copies. And I decided to just get 2 of them. So I grabbed 2 copies. So, like I said, it's bound to happen. If not, I just miss out. That's how I look at it. If I miss out, I miss out. But in the long scheme of things, as much hunting as I do, I know eventually I'm going to get the book. It's going to happen just because of the area I'm in. Like I said, I have great resources here. So it's so many LCSs, there's so many ways to get comics, and I buy collections. So if I don't wind up getting an LCS, I wind up probably getting it in someone's collection that they're selling. So definitely happy to get 2 copies of the Naomi #5. Alright. Alright. Ah, dang it. Move the camera around. Alright. Let me see. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Alright, so now to the dollar books, you guys. Alright, so the dollar books are, I wish I had this set up a little bit better. but it is what it is. All right, so I got this Teen Titans #2. Now, the reason why it is one of the George Perez runs is not the first. Hold on, you guys. Let me reject that real quick. Okay, so it's not the George Perez run that introduced Deathstroke. This is the one after. So, but George Perez still doing it, and I love this black cover. I've always loved this black cover, and I love this story. So, I saw opportunity to get it for $1. Why not? And they had 1, 2, 3 copies. So, very happy about that. Got 3 copies of that. Alrighty. Alright, so the next book I got is Heartbringer. I always have a hard time saying Heartburger. Never mind, you guys. I'm not even gonna try. This is issue number 9. The reason why I got it is because it's supposed to be his origin retold in a different way. Also, I got it because it's just an earlier issue of it. So, issue number 9. Why not? You know. Then we got Tory Force #1. Now, if you saw my books to buy for 2019, my 25 books that I picked out, this is one of them. Definitely. In fact, this is one of my long shots. But definitely, I'm happy to get another Atari Force #1 for $1. And this is the first appearance of all of them on the front cover. Definitely, Atari Force was an awesome series. So I definitely suggest you get this book ASAP, as soon as possible. Alright, and then I got Mystery Girl #1, now from Dark Horse Comics. Now, I don't know anything about this book, but I will say that I was just like, it's issue #1, and for $1, why not? So they had 1, 2, and 3. You just never know. They might option it for something. Who knows? Who knows? All right, and then we got. I wound up getting this Teen Titans. This is this was a promotional giveaway. Well, it wasn't a promotional giveaway. It was actually $1 to buy it, but the proceeds went to what did it go to? It went to fighting drug abuse. That's what it was. So I remember when this came out. And I remember buying a copy of it with my old collection. So this book actually fetches a pretty good premium. So definitely a book that you should definitely get if you see it out in the wild. So I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 copies, y'all. I went a little crazy with it. But like I said, they fetch a pretty good premium, so I was like, I'm not going to leave it there. So definitely pick those up. All right. The next books I got are, I got Secret Avengers what number is it? 37. Now the reason why I got this one is because this is the final issue. As you know, final issues have a low print run. But I'm going to tell you this. This final issue right here actually has the variant to it. And I actually picked up the variant for $1 last year sometime. I don't remember when I got it, but I remember getting it because it says last issue on the variant also. And the variant, who did the cover? Oh man, I forgot. But this is an Arthur Adams cover right here, so definitely was happy to get that. Low print run on the last issues, you know how that goes, so definitely the reason why I picked it up. Now this book right here, I have to say, and I also have to say, I love this cover of Witchblade right here. This is called Artifacts, and this is issue number 25. Now this book right here actually is hard to find. I've never really seen it in the wild. I've seen it on eBay, but I've never seen it in the wild. So this is my first time seeing it in my hand. And I have to say, if you have a chance, get this book because not only does it have a stunning cover, by Mark Sylvester. But you have to see the inside art. Oh my God, the inside art is killer, you guys. Now I'm gonna show you the inside art real quick. Man, I mean, it's just an amazing art inside, man. I'm telling you, it's In fact, I'm trying to remember who did the art. Who is it? Steven Speciovic. Steven Speciovic. Is that how you say his name? But yeah, he killed it with this art, man. I'm telling you, I can't even. I mean, it looks so great. The inside is just spectacular, you guys. Let me show you some more pages. I mean, it just looks great. I'm telling you. I definitely would suggest this book to you. It's great. This book actually does go for a little bit of a premium because it's actually hard to find. Like I said, even on eBay, if you look on eBay, you're not going to see that many copies available for sale of this book. So definitely when I saw it, I was like, oh man. I was so happy to finally get my own copy. But then when I looked inside and started going through the book, I was like, man, this art is killer. Like, it's killer art. So definitely I suggest you get this book. Alright. So the next book I got is, if you've seen my last two videos, you know, well, I would say the haul before the last haul. If you saw that haul, you know that I was talking about the Savage Dragon #1 and how you should definitely be picking this up. And I keep finding this for $1. And I'm happy to keep finding it for $1. I'm going to keep picking it up. It's the first appearance of Savage Dragon, so it is a key. And like I said in that video, his 9.8 CGC graders are going for over $60. So, and they haven't even talked about no movie, no none. So if it ever happens, best believe this issue #1 is going to spike. Now, there's another thing you need to know is that a lot of people don't really talk about this, but there's actually multiple copies of this book, and they're all first prints. It's not that they're different printing. It's all first prints, but they're are all different. Now, what makes them different is, all right, so you see right here, Savage Dragon, you see this right here is yellow, right? Watch this. See, that one's white. But they're both first printing. All right, now watch this. Green. You see that? So this one's yellow. This one's white right here. Yellow right here. Green right there. You see that? So underneath the name, they're all three different colors, but they're all first printings. So now I will say this. I don't know which color of all of these that is probably the hardest one to find. Now that I don't know, but these are all first printings with just different colors underneath the dragon where it says dragon. So yeah, it's I don't know why they did that, but it's crazy that they did that, and I'm happy that I was able to get all three different colors just off of this one time, and I got 3 first appearances, and I've been, like I said, I've been picking up this book like crazy, so very happy with that. So if you guys know which color is the one that is the rarest, let me know in the comment section, because like I said, I don't know everything. I know a lot about comics. I've been collecting for 40 years almost, but I don't know everything, and I don't think nobody knows everything. So definitely help me out in the comic book community if you know that answer. Now, I picked up Young Blood, what is it, #2? Issue #2. All right. So the same thing with this one. This one has the first appearance of Prophet. So this book has spiked up somewhat. I remember when they was talking about something about Prophet, and it has spiked up, and it's kind of cooled down a little bit, but it's still going for more than $1. I remember this was always in the dollar bin, so definitely happy to find a copy. Now this one also has different stuff to it too, and they're all first prints also, and it's also the color once again. So as you can see, this has green right here, and this one has red right there. You see, it's Young Blood in red and Young Blood in green. So, but both of them are first printing. So I don't know what's the difference. As you can see, this is all of them are green right here, and all of them not green. You see, so that's the difference also. So all the other characters are green, which yeah, and they're not green right there. So and as you can see, I got 3 copies of this. So very happy to get 3 copies. All right, for $1 each. All right, so another image book. So this is Youngblood number 3. Now this one right here, I don't know if there's different colors to this one, but I'm gonna tell you something about this Youngblood number 3. Yeah, I wish I could get this glare stuff out of the book, but it's because of the lights above me. Now I have to say, this Youngblood right here, I was very, very surprised last week. I was on eBay and I was looking at all first appearances that had been, like, basically I just put first appearances, and then I put, so it pop all like all types of books popped up. First appearance of whatever character, it just popped up all like recent. And then I went to the little thing to sort it out, and I put sold. I did the little sold, so it basically popped up all the first appearances that has been sold recently. So it just so happens that, and I put CGC, by the way, CGC 9.8. That's what I forgot to tell y'all. I put CGC. I put first appearances, CGC 9.8s, and then I put sold, and then so it wound up popping up all the ones that were sold of 9.8s, and this book right here, a CGC 9.8 of this book, sold for $130. And that kind of shocked me. I was like, what? I never ever thought this book right here, a CGC 9.8, would go for that much. So it's kind of surprising to me. In fact, it's going more than the Prophet one and the CGC 9.8. It's going more than Spawn number 1 9.8. Not the newsstand, just the regular. So I was very, very surprised. I was like, man, I think there's some I guess some people really want that Supreme first appearance. Maybe they know something. Maybe there's a movie in the works or something, or a show. I don't know. It's up in the air, but I was shocked, and I was just like, okay, I see. I need to be on the hunt for this book on a more. I really look for it, because I've always picked it up when I see it, but a lot of times if there's a lot of copies of it, I'll skip some, or I'll be more focused on other books. But now that I know this bad boy is going for that price, I definitely am on the lookout for this book. So you guys should be on the lookout for this book too, definitely. So, and also I forgot to tell you, this Youngblood number 2, not only is it the first appearance of Prophet, but if you flip it over to the other side, it's the first appearance of Shadowhawk. So 2 main superheroes first appearances on this book. Okay, you guys, I forgot to talk about that. All right, now I saw this Legion of Superheroes annual number 1, right? Yeah, number 1 from 1982. Now, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I've been looking for this. Not only is it an awesome cover with this yellow. This yellow is just, I love this yellow, I have to say. On this cover, I just love it. In fact, this is a George Perez cover, if I remember correctly. Nah, it's a Geffen. It's a Geffen and Geraldo. Oh man, I was way off on that. I thought it was. I must be thinking about a different book. But anyways, the reason why I got this is because I love the cover. But not only that, this is the first appearance of the new. Is it Invisible Kid or? Yeah, the first new Invisible Kid. So I had to get it just for the first appearance. So wound up getting 1, 2, and 3 copies from 1982. Now I have to say I'm happy to get these 2 because these are the direct. This is a newsstand, and as you know, in 1982, there were way more newsstands than direct. So happy to have 2 directs. I wish all 3 of them were directs, but it is what it is. So very happy to get those. All right. All right, you guys. So, like I said, to get all these for $1 is great. I can't complain. All right, now I was definitely happy to get this because I missed out on this when it first came out. So I'm happy to get these because these are just awesome Sinkovich covers. So definitely gotta say. So I got Messiah War Cable issue number 14. Now these are just the regular covers, not the variants. But man, look at that cover. You can't tell me that's not an awesome, awesome cover with Strife and Wolverine. Just, oh man, that's an awesome cover. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, very happy about that. All right, and then of course issue number 13, where you got Wolverine facing Deadpool, and then you got them in the background with the heads. Another Sinkovich cover. Very happy about that. For $1, why not? And then of course the one shot X-Force Cable Messiah War. And that's an awesome cover too, gotta say. Awesome cover. Awesome cover. Hold on, let me see something. Maybe I need to do it this way. There we go. I got the glare out, you guys. Shoot. That's all I had to do was just change the direction. There we go. That's better. I should have did that before I started this video. So yeah, very happy to get those. Now the next book I was really happy to get is this, because this book actually goes for almost $20, you guys. And yeah, and the reason why is only because it's the early appearance of the black costume. So it's Marvel Age number 19. And not only that, I think this book is it's like promoting Star Comics, which was it was like an imprint of Marvel for kids and stuff with Ewoks, Heathcliff, all you see the Muppets and all that. So, and number one issues of all these titles right here actually go for some good money. So definitely be on the lookout for those books. But yeah, Spidey in his black costume, and he says, what do you say on there? He says, "Look out, world! Here comes Star Comics." So yeah, just an early Spider-Man. So this is another Marvel Age book that you should definitely be on the lookout for, you guys. So definitely be on the lookout for this. All right. And then I got a Legion of Superheroes number 260. Now, I got this because it's a Bronze Age 40 sensor. And it just looks so good. It was in such great condition. So I was just like, man, it's a near mint condition. So I couldn't leave it there. Now, no Bronze Age for no dollar. Definitely couldn't do that. All right, the next issue I got is the Fearless Defenders number 5. Now, they had more copies of Fearless Defenders there, but a lot of them had dings, and they had some. I mean, Fearless Defenders had some great covers. I don't know if you had a chance to see the covers, but they were great covers, man. I really wanted them, but like I said, they were dinged up. This is the only one that wasn't dinged up, so I had to get it. And it's a Mark Brooks cover, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Mark Brooks. So it's issue number 5. Now, what's great about this cover is that, as you see She-Hulk right there with Valkyrie, but then you see the rest of the females right there, and it says "fight" like Street Fighter and stuff, like a video game basically. So that's what I like about this cover. And She-Hulk looks pretty badass. So does Valkyrie. Valkyrie looks good. So Mark Brooks did his thing with this cover, even with all the faces of all the characters. I really am digging it. So definitely an awesome cover. Had to get it. You guys. All right, now these books I wasn't expecting to get, but I was happy they were there. Now this is Twisted Tales number 2 from PC Comics. Now this is a Bernie Wrightson cover, issue number 2, with the decapitated heads wrapped around the guy while he's chasing them with the axe. Very sick cover. Really sick cover. And I had to get it because, it's Bernie. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get it. So, yeah. And then this one right here is issue number 1. And it's Jocko who did the cover. But the cover is just a sick cover. I really like it. Really like this cover of issue number 1. So had to get that, and there was another copy. So it's two copies. I was able to get that in near mint condition. This book actually, both of the books go for about $7-8 each. So you know, it was good. Now this book right here definitely is not in the best of condition, but I only got it because it has a first appearance on it, and I don't have this book, so I was like, I might as well just get it for now until I find a better copy, and at least that way I have it. And not only that, whenever I do get a pressing machine, which I plan on doing in the future, this is gonna be one of the books I probably practice on to try to see how I could do with this book. But it's Star Slayer, the Log of the Jolly Roger, issue number 10. Now, it's the first appearance of Grimjack, so definitely he's on the he's in the second part. He's in a different story in the back of the book, but first appearance of Grimjack, so I was like, might as well get it. It's a key first appearance. Now, last but not least, you guys, this book right here is the winner out of all of them because this is the book that actually goes for the most money, and to get it for $1 was great. And I actually have the regular cut. I have the whole series of this that I got for $1 at my other LCS when it was a short box for $50. Um, I had wound up getting Deadpool's Art of War 1 through 4. So I got all the regular covers. Now this is the variant edition. So as you can see, Deadpool's over here trying to teach everyone the art of war. Like they really need help with that. I mean, look who's sitting right there. Like we talk about guys that have been fighting forever. Deadpool is like he hasn't even been around that long. Now these guys have been around forever, so they ain't gonna learn nothing from him. Let's be real. But it's just comical to me. Look at this. Look at the drawings on the board. It's just Deadpool looks crazy with that outfit on. But this book normally goes for about $25. So happy to find it. And not only that, it was two of them, you guys. So really happy with finding two of them. All right. Now, so yeah, that was it, you guys. That was my haul. A lot of multiple copies of the same books, but I had to do it because they were there, and why not? I would have to say this one and the Marvel Age with the early black costume Spider-Man appearance. Those are probably the two big winners out of the whole thing, but it's definitely a lot of and that Youngblood. Oh my God, the First Supreme. Yeah, that book too, because that one definitely looks like a 9.8 candidate. So definitely happy about that, you guys. Man. So thank you everyone for watching this haul video. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I definitely am looking forward to New Release Wednesday. There's not really a lot of stuff that I saw that blew my mind away for New Release Wednesday. The Wonder Woman, Jenny Frieza, yeah, it looks okay with the flowers and all. I don't know. It just didn't do nothing for me, you guys. I don't know how y'all feel about it. If y'all saw the cover already. I mean, it's really a lot of stuff that's coming out that the covers just aren't grabbing me. They're just not doing it for me right now. I have to say, even some of my favorite artists that do the covers just haven't been like even the new Catwoman. I saw that cover, and usually, those covers, the variant covers are awesome, but this Catwoman cover that's coming out this Wednesday just ain't doing it for me either. So I feel like my favorite artists are starting to slack a little bit, or either they're running out of ideas of how to make their covers and what to do. I guess I don't know, but yeah, lately I just haven't been blown away by the covers like I had been last year. Last year, oh man, a lot of those covers were just amazing. So this year hasn't been like as mind blowing for me when it comes to the covers. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel the same way? So that's basically it, you guys. This video's been long enough. I'm not gonna hold you up. Now, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Now I'm gonna say this: if I get at least 200 people to give this a thumbs up, I'm gonna finally do a live video. I've never done a live video, but if you guys show me that you want to support me and give me at least 200 likes, I would do a live video where I finally will be able to go live and answer all y'all questions or whatever y'all want to talk about, and we could talk, without it being a haul video. And I would definitely do that, but definitely show me by giving this video 200 like give me to 200 likes on this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit the Galactus head on this side right here, and make sure you hit the bell so that way you'll get notified every time I make a video. Because if you're not notified, how you gonna know? You know what I'm saying? So hit that bell. And thank you everyone for getting me to almost 1,800 subscribers. Definitely appreciate that. Let's get us to 10,000. That's what my aim is towards this year. And hit the two old videos right here for some goodness. Make sure you watch my old videos, man. You'll be surprised of stuff that I pick up. You just never know. And you will definitely enjoy my older videos. And that's about it, you guys. Thank you. If you're having a bad day, as I always say, go read you a comic and you'll have a good day. And Deadpool says, we out.